Good morning. So this morning I want to read out of 1 Timothy, and I want to read from chapter 5, and I'm going to do verses 3 through 8. Here we go. Honor widows who are widows indeed, but if any widow has children or grandchildren, they must first learn to practice piety in regard to their own family and to make some return to their parents, for this is acceptable in the sight of God. Now, she who is a widow, indeed, and who has been left alone, has fixed her hope on God and continues in entreaties and prayers night and day. But she who gives herself a wanton pleasure is dead even while she lives. Prescribe these things as well, so that they may be above reproach. But if anyone does not provide for his own, and especially for those of his household, he has denied the faith and is worse than an unbeliever. So, while Jesus was with the apostles, he was very adamant that widows and orphans be taken care of because back in that time, men were the primary providers, period. So when a woman lost her husband, it was up to the community to help take care of the widow, to provide the widow with the basic necessities of life. And here, if the widow had children and grandchildren, they were expected to honor the widow and also provide for the widow, because that's what God expects us to do. God does expect us to take care of our own families because we're all part of a bigger family. And if a widow just happens to have nobody left, then, of course, she is to rely on God, and God, of course, would take care of her. But that didn't give the widow a free ticket to, do whatever she wants. She still needs to honor God, worship God, and follow God and do as God had willed for her. So, but the thing about the children and the grandchildren, if they refuse or deny helping their widowed mother or their widowed grandmother, God says that they are no better than a non-believer who doesn't know Christ. In fact, he even goes as far as to say that the believer who does not take care of his or her elderly parent is worse than a non-believer. And that's because, the teachings of Christ and of God, who specifically tell you that you need to provide for your elderly parent or grandparent when her husband's gone. So the fact that you know what you're supposed to do by Jesus' teachings and by the scriptures, and you don't, is a blatant, out, rebellious, and disregard for not only the widow, but for Jesus Christ, for God, for the Holy Spirit. So, if you're out there and you have a widow, mother, or grandparent, make sure you take care of them and help them when they need. And even if they don't even ask for help, help them anyways. Because if you do, God will see that as a blessing for them, and thereby will bless you because you're obeying what He has commanded us to do. So anyways, you all have a good day. God bless you, and we'll see you tomorrow. Bye.